Coucou les coucous! De retour à My Time at Sandrock. Today is the day, ok, collect, pet, claim. T'as un autre animal envoyé, je pense. The day the water should start flowing in, I should go check. D'accord. On a une main quest, une side main quest, puis une side quest. On va inonder.
Thank you, Builder, Commissioner Wei, Mian, for your efforts in bringing the water project to fruition. Thank you, everyone, for your support and generous donations.
C'est chez moi, ça.
And thank you to Director Chi for finding the reservoir. This was truly a united effort, and now I hereby officially declare the city-state of Sandrock no longer has a water shortage.
Hey, snip it and snap! There's a pipe up his ass. No, mon shortcut. Ah. I made it real pretty.
I also
But
declare
sounds like a bad
from
idea.
this day forward, we can all take a nice dip in Martel's Oasis on a hot day.
Hooray!
And since we're all here, Professor Law says there have been some developments in our research. For those of you who are interested in discussing, please join us in the City Hall shortly.
Automatiquement téléporté, ouais. Bonjour,
You
Giggler.
came! Well,
Larry, excuse.
let's get today's meeting started.
Greetings, humans.
Ah! Lizard man! Why did you... Okay, Larry, why are you here? Be right back. Donc, si je dis, why did you invite the Giggler Presidents? Or Larry, why are you here? Larry va répondre, I am also uncertain. Ruling human call me here. Mais ça, c'est tellement moi, et j'aime la réponse.
Ah, a human. You jest, strong human. Funny.
I asked Larry to come today. It's all because of Professor Law's findings. I believe Larry may know more about it than we do.
Wait, what?
So, Professor Law, why don't
On
you
n'est pas le
start
premier,
us
on est
off
le
with an
28. J'ai
explanation?
un jour à l'avance.
I'm sure everything will be a lot clearer after that.
Je sens que la réponse va être 1. Or not.
Thank you, Mayor Trudy. First, I will address the issue of the soil. Nia, Zeke, and I have done hundreds of experiments on local samples since we've been here. We've managed to garner a wealth of information from them. As it turns out, the soil quality varied widely depending on the area, much more than our models were predicting. This is the key reason why the planting failed in the Eufaula outback. For example, these are the sample results from near Gecko Station. You can see that for whatever reason, we're postulating maybe the proximity to the oasis.
L'autre côté d'un canyon
The
en
sand in the
entier.
area is much softer, and under ideal conditions, the nutrition level is adequate for growth.
Je suis pas mal certain qu'on cherche pas du tout le même bassin. Pas un bassin hydroponique. Bref, la nappe phréatique, là. Entre le Gecko Station puis l'Oasis. Parce qu'il y a un canyon dans le milieu!
Now, on the surface, the sand in the outback seems to have similar qualities. But upon closer inspection, the sand there has too much saline in it, creating an incredibly low moisture level in the soil, making it unsuitable for water retention. Much of the Eufaula used to be part of the ocean floor before weapons used during the Day of Calamity raised
Ok,
it.
si on savait à cause du sous-marin.
The salinity left over makes the sand hard and extremely arid. That's why even the algae failed to form a biocrust.
Mais. Je veux dire. J'imagine que les canyons étaient des tranchées dans le fond de l'océan, mais ça serait difficile. Genre Sandrock, on voit la map là. Sandrock est ici là. Ça veut-tu dire que la majeure partie du monde était submergée, puis. Genre, c'est comme un outcrop dans le milieu de l'océan qui a poussé, mais non, le monde n'aurait pas survécu, n'aurait pas sorti là. Ce que j'essaie de dire, c'est que les city-states, Duval, Sparnerock, ETA et compagnie, là, vu que le Cradle of Humanity était là, ça pouvait pas être inondé par défaut. Quoique j'assume que le monde a immigré à Sandrock et ils ont trouvé l'Oasis, là. Mais non, il y a plein de ruines d'une ancienne cité ici. I'm confused. Moving on.
That's our report.
Soil quality is everything. We should have figured this out earlier.
That's your job.
Instead, we wasted so much time and water.
The
Feel
differences
bad.
in the soil were incredibly subtle, Mr. Zeke. We only found this out after hundreds of experiments. You can't blame yourself.
Ruling human, why am I present? I do not understand any of these words.
Ok, puis là, c'est Logan puis Justice qui sont les pas rapport.
Ah, about that. After we made the discovery, I asked Zeke about the source of the algae. The way I figure it, the old world scientists must have been testing different types of algae for their own biocrust efforts, which is well documented. We then went with Logan to the sunken ship ruins to recheck all the algae growth there,
Ah,
to see if there are any
Somewhat.
that can reduce the salinity and increase water retention. But we didn't find any.
ah.
All the algae on that ship were the same type.
Fait que sans moi parce que c'était pas consequential à l'histoire.
Still, the ship must have been going somewhere. Maybe a laboratory
C'était écrit dans les
or
notes, ça.
something. And Mr. Logan said he remembered such a place.
That's right. I reckon I'd been someplace like that. Some kind of old world lab. In fact, there are several of them out in the desert. Once I was chasing a bunch of geeglers with my paw when we stumbled onto this high-tech ruins. It was just a short hop from the entrance to the Porsche tunnel. What was inside sure did look a lot like the stuff from the sunken ship. We weren't in there long. Me and my pa both got fierce headaches, so we had to turn away. When we went again, the place got sealed off by a rock slide. A sandstorm had done our job for us. Seemed pretty lucky at the time.
Too soon, cannot investigate this place now.
I
He had
reckon
sealed the
Larry
place.
might know a thing or two about it, since his pa was the leader back then.
Yes,
Ba-da-bum.
I know that place well. We have many nests. The location you mentioned is our headquarters.
Headquarters. Dum dum. Are there algae incubator inside? Algae incubator, what's that? Headquarters, yes, it is a place we call the Giegler main office. Legends say the first employee took the holy book from there, but that was just what the elder says, no one's sure. Then grandfather used to be the keeper of that place. Je veux dire,
I'm not
je suis curieux
sure.
de ça, moi.
We never had such an issue.
You sure you don't got some old world gadget in there that's emitting brain rays?
Brain rays, yes.
Now that you mention it, there is a machine that's producing a constant ping sound in our HQ. It never bothered us, so we let it be.
Ah, okay.
Yes, it's a place we call the Giegler main office.
Giegler!
Legend says the first employee took the holy book from there. But that's just what the elders say. No one's sure.
You got elders?
Zena's grandfather used to be the keeper of that place. Algae incubators. What's that?
It's just one of the main topics of the conversation.
Ah, I have an algae sample right here. Have you ever seen this before?
Oh. Oh!
You mean the meal machine?
You mean the meal machines? These are delicious. And yes, they have a variety of offerings.
That's it.
Oh, fantastic, Larry. But if there's such a machine, how do we disable it?
Why would...
Maybe we need to talk with Director Chi as well?
Le but c'est de trouver d'autres algae, on veut pas le disable.
No problem. I'll go talk with him.
You know, ruling human, if you don't mind, I can just go disable it. If there are other Gieglers inside,
Ah, moi,
I'll
c'est le
tell
brainwave
them
machine.
you're friends, so they won't attack you when you enter.
Thanks, Larry. But you sure doing this won't get you fired?
Even though I know it's a joke, law human, that's still rude.
Sorry.
Will you be able to do that for us, Larry? It might be dangerous.
Worry not, ruling human. I've come to like this town, and I want to do my part in times of need.
That's very kind of you. Thank you. Now we just need an exploration party to go in and pick up the algae samples.
I'm a party.
Justice?
Mayor, I'll go. With the Civil Corps still looking for any Duvos leftovers, we just can't risk sending the sheriff on every unplanned errand. How about me, Larry, and the professor?
You're sounding a lot like your pa right now.
The professor has been overworking too much lately. I'll go instead. I know what to look for, and I've taken defense classes, so I won't slow you down.
Il a de l'air un peu à cause de ça.
Fine by me. What do you say, Trudes?
Trudes.
Sounds like a plan then. But what about the rocks blocking the way?
I got a pickaxe with their name on
I
it.
don't understand. Can't we just climb the rock walls? Isn't that easier?
Don't know about you, but we weren't designed that way.
I managed to do it. Or jump down.
I reckon we'll
smack you
need
with
that
the spans.
drilling robot to break it down. Normal pick hammer ain't gonna cut it.
Yeah, try me.
Think you can handle that? You'll need to talk to Chi about it. Once the builder has the robot, let's meet up at the rock slide. Come prepared. Larry hasn't been there in a while, so who knows what we'll be facing.
You got it. Then it's decided. Thank you everyone for coming today. I hope we get some results soon.
Encore caché derrière son calendrier. Logan... Nia...
I'm really looking forward to this. It'll be our first professional collaboration. Hopefully the first of many to come, right?
Ah, j'ai presque fini le jeu. The ball is rolling now, huh? When I first wrote to you, sounded like Sandrock was down and out, and now, well, look at this. This is more modern. This is a more modern water setup than Highwood, I'd say.
Be seeing ya.
Fait qu'il va voir parler à tout le monde. The Oasis is full, Iggy. For the first time since I can remember. Just seeing this will be enough to rally everyone. One more big push, and that's all we're going to
Be
need.
seeing ya.
He's a build. My closest confidence is a builder as well. He does talk in Highwind from time to time. Perhaps you've seen one. Well, I'll be a Yakmel's uncle. Never thought I'd see the day. Good on ya, Eggy. Send my regards to all those that helped you make this happen. I'll raise a glass in your name.
Don't forget to check up on Andy.
Hey there.
With the water crisis being solved overnight like this changed a lot of things. Let's chat with Professor Lua soon. This water might be just the stroke of luck to push us over the finish line. Is it time to retire the water cars? Phew, guess I'll wait till I hear the word from the mayor, but if that's the case, sure hope they get a spot in the museum.
So long, partner.
Not? Yeah, that could be important. Myra, pas de Myra. Jane, je t'ai donné... Tu vas recevoir un cute bartender aujourd'hui. C'est négatif, on va faire ça. Alright. Go to the tree, talk to Chi, quest avec. Call mount, horse, call. You went plop.
Yep.
Wow, never seen the Oasis like that before, even when I was a kid. I don't think the water got that high. What a time to be alive.
See you around.
Merci! Oh, essaye pas de te cacher dans l'ombre de Jensen. Maybe having more water will finally be enough to convince Burgess to let some critters drink out of the Oasis. I ain't holding my breath, though.
See ya.
Today I find it even more regrettable that I once thought to destroy this wonderful oasis of yours. It is now more beautiful than ever. Alright, on va faire un tour rapide à la maison. Pas avant de faire un détour rapide pour pas la demande. Well, how about that? You all found enough water to fix the water crisis just like that, you know? It's always the last place you look. On n'a pas de Cooper. Hey, Venti, you're so fine. Even though there's water, you still need to be careful when playing in the water.
So long, partner.
Fine wood.
Oh, thank you.
Et ok, on peut retirer Venti de la liste de to do. Jasmine va pas être loin non plus. Alright, on va déposer ça ici. J'aimerais que le Meerkat se dépogne en arrière ici. Y a-t-il du monde intéressant? Ici, non. Biocross. Je veux pas te donner du Biocross. Our view, t'es dans la catégorie de good enough. For eating too much food the other day, so I need something to cook up for her to beg for forgiveness. Thank you in advance. Tour de machine, be right back. J'ai scavengé beaucoup de choses après minuit hier, fait que j'ai pas encore tout à fait fini. Ben, il reste 2 minutes. J'ai quasiment fini mon scavenging d'hier soir. Ok. C'est pas bien de jouer derrière les machines, tu pourrais te blesser. Beaucoup de choses à faire sur Be Right Back. Fait que là, on est en mode parler à tout le monde. Puis, prochain épisode, on va probablement continuer à faire des quests. Peut-être en commencer avant de finir aujourd'hui. The end of the water crisis is great for all kinds of reasons, but the little cherry on top, now nobody's got any excuse for sticking up the ruins down there. Les collègues de travail qui vont se laver. I see a rainbow! Ben, vous le voyez plus, là, il est derrière la roche, mais... I wanna go see the rainbow. Rainbow! Tasse-toi, toi.
Howdy!
Oh, Wiggy, this is a dream come true. The water crisis, it's finally over. I mean, oh geez, what am I going to do now that I don't have an oasis to pine over? Basically build my whole life around this.
Catch you later!
I wonder what Ma and Pa are up to.
Hello there.
Sandrock is starting to look like old paintings. I'd better make sure I keep all my painting of the oasis so we can share what these times were like.
Catch you later.
It's a bit weird though.
Oh,
Man, our town is looking lush! Crisis Moros is what most of us were born in. It's hard to imagine. What do we even do with all this water?
catch you later.
Off chance. Seulement que de la déception, Miguel dit la même chose. Oups, c'est quoi ce bruit-là? Personne. C'est-tu juste l'Oasis qui fait ce bruit-là? Non. Je vais passer à autre chose. Captain? You have all the water in the world now. Il y a personne ici. Toi, on peut continuer. Toi, je t'ai parlé. Toi, je t'ai parlé.
Hey there! See ya!
Pablo est sorti juste au bon moment. With all this water, I'm finally going to be able to shampoo all of my customers equally from now on. Did I just say that out loud?
See ya!
Ah, ça gling ici aussi.
Hey!
I think the real winner is in all this is the children. You've helped build a school, solved the water crisis, and before long, Sandrock will be green again. They don't know how to thank you yet, Iggy, but they'll remember when they get a little older.
See ya!
Jasmine! I know you're happy! Débarque la table!
Oh,
Whoa, have you seen the oasis? Of course you've seen the oasis. You were there when the pipe went on. That's crazy.
see ya!
Ba, 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 ba. Bonjour patron, bonjour père. Starting to think there's nothing we can't do, Eggy. An achievement like solving the Sandrock water crisis is sure to garner attention from all over the city-state. Not act surprised when other guilds start asking us for advice. Bonjour père 2.
Thanks! I love it!
Non? Ah, c'est un autre... ça reste une journée festival, on dirait. à la recherche du prochain PC. Jane! Oh, on va peut-être commencer la course
the
aujourd'hui.
builder. Just the person I was looking for. I've been experimenting with different ways of bringing theater to the classroom, and the students have been surprisingly receptive to it. It's really helped them dive into the topic and really look for meaning. So, I thought I'd organize a sort of model-free cities activity. It's kind of a way to get them to understand how politics works, as well as a way to get them to understand and empathize with local issues. I mean, these little guys are the future, right?
Les 3 personnes.
So, my idea is that everyone will play the role as mayor and have a little election, giving their opinions on Sandrock's future. What do you think?
That's a great idea, that's a cool idea, I want to join in. Want to be a little difficult for the kids. Let's see. Ok, je sais pas qu'est-ce qu'elle dit, qu'est-ce qu'elle répond pour les 2 premiers. Je vais prendre la deuxième. Si je dis want to be a little difficult for the kids, that's a good point. But hey, I see the kids in Sandrock are the brightest of the bright. Jasmine, one of the most clever little girls I've ever met, and Andy learned an incredible amount from Haru, who I hear was a bit of a prodigy himself. Even Pebble is already learning so quickly, and the power in that kid. I want to join in.
Well, when we get started, I'll find a role for you. Right. For now, I need to do a few home visits to the parents, see if they want to take part and see quite how amazing their children are.
Do you want to see your children as
I
amazing?
also want to see if the children have their own ideas too. I'm trying to make sure they're all involved. Hey, here's an idea. How about you join me? You're like the most popular person in town. With your help, I think people would welcome the idea with open arms.
Count me in.
Let's head to Logan and Andy's first. I already asked Trudy and Jasmine on the way here, and I'm thrilled to say they're on board.
Pas trop... C'est obvious, on va dire même.
Andy, I gotta run. Bounty to take care of. Stay home and do your homework, alright?
You got it. Ain't no problem. My homework is history. Well, it's math, but...
Oh, sorry. Is this a bad time? We can come back.
You said as we not go up.
Ain't a problem. I can make some time for Andy's future.
It's just a random guy being mauled by a monster. It's fine.
Well, thank you. Actually, we're here to talk about model-free cities.
Well, that sounds like a heck of an idea. If it helps Andy learn, I'm all for it.
Je suis pas capable de pas voir Luigi sur ton front, je m'excuse.
Thank you so much. Andy, do you have any ideas you want to add?
That's crazy. I was just thinking the other day, dang, if I were mayor, I'd turn this whole town into a theme park.
Il va vouloir parler avec
There a
Katori.
big slide going from my house to the Blue Moon.
Sounds like you better write it down and tell everyone all about it, Andy. Oh, I've been meaning to ask you. We owe any fees lately? Andy said he needed 100 goals for textbooks and the like. I wanted to know when we gotta pay again.
Would you look at the time? I ain't done the dishes yet, and there's all that homework.
Hold on. You ain't going nowhere.
We, never asked for any fees. The school is free for every student.
I can explain.
You little. Jane. Yeah. I reckon it's best you two head off now. Andy's, got about 1 million years of chores to get through now.
Oh, would you look at the time? I think it'd be best if we go then.
Let's turn a blind eye to children violence. Alright, après ça, ça va être
I've always found Logan
Crystal
a tad
Rocky.
intimidating, but I didn't expect him to be so caring.
Conduct a company. Ouais, ça c'est fait. Maybe all those sure will make Andy learn a good lesson. Aha, I feel like Logan has his own unique style of parenting, but he seems to really care. And that's great. Parents are actually the most important part of a child's education, in my opinion. Ça, je sais pas c'est quoi, on va prendre ça.
Yeah, you can tell he really cares about Andy's future. It's touching, really. Alright, let's head to Pebble's house next.
You drink local? Imported is so much better. Atara makes the healthiest formula. I can't recommend it enough.
I can't tell the difference.
Come on, you have to pay attention to these things. First, you're buying local formula, then you're feeding them food from the Blue Moon? Oh, what's next? cactus pacifiers?
It worked for me and Rocky, didn't it?
Oh, Danby! You're here too. I wanted to talk to you about a model-free cities.
Can our Pebbles join in? I know he's small and all, but he's a real thinker, that one. I saw him looking at a book the other day. It was upside down, but he was looking real hard at the words. Good hustle, you know?
I wanna be married too.
Tu comprends déjà le concept avant qu'on l'a expliqué?
Of course, when we were doing the story of Peach, Pebbles was the star of the show.
Au sens propre du terme.
Peach.
That's great, Teach. That case, I'm definitely on board.
I love your whole singing and dancing thing, don't get me wrong. Heck, I've been in the church choir since I could talk. But, in my day, we had, you know, books and stuff. I'm just a bit worried it's not academic enough.
Ça va être Danby la difficile. If education is fun, they'll really remember it. Just wait and see. Stay silent. Claire is right. What I do is cover the same content as the textbook, but put in a form that is more understandable, more enjoyable, and easier to relate. Just wait and see. Of course, you could come and see it too. This activity will help the children understand. Stay silent, je sais pas c'est quoi. J'assume que ça va être la même chose que Just Wait and See. Je veux pas me risquer avec ferme ma gueule.
The builder is right. What I do is cover the same content as the textbooks, but put it in a form that is more understandable, more enjoyable, and easier to relate to.
I think I understand. Well, I want to see it in practice. I'm sure it'll click. Then maybe my daughter can join in the future.
Of course! I wouldn't have it any other way. I can't wait to see how your little one performs. I'm sure they'll steal the spotlight.
Pas prendre une couple d'années.
Thanks for coming with me.
Allô?
I
Allô?
got a little awkward back there, but I'm glad you were by my side. I feel way more at ease. Seems like everything went well, though.
À part là.
So I'd better get back and start preparing. It's going to be quite a job. But if there's anything I need help with, I know the Free Cities superstar builder just lives down the road.
And down the road, and down the road, and down the road. Je suis tout loin de chez l'école. Suppose I consider myself lucky in a certain sense of the word. I'm one of the last people to ever get to see the dwindling oasis of Sandrock. From here on out, we'll all be looking at a new Sandrock.
See ya!
Alright. On est dimanche, hein? Ouais. Hey, TQ! En grand. So we got water now, like for real water, not some bucket from Portia. I'm taking Pebble for a swim, I tell ya. Quelle heure est 28? Il est un peu tard dans l'épisode pour trigger un nouvel event. Jane, je t'ai parlé. Et Toto?
Hello!
Wow, look at that oasis. Do we have water to spare now? Could I do like one of those water pistol games? Too soon?
Catch you later.
I mean, s'ils sont prêts à faire une chute, moi ça me dérange pas, là.
Hello.
You got those pipe up pretty quickly, all things considered. Starting to feel like we're in control here, eh?
See ya.
Hey! Oh!
I feel bad for anyone who invested in a lot of water before you guys did all this, but I feel good for the reminder of the human race. Do you feel bad for yourself?
Seeing ya.
Alright. On va appeler ça un épisode ici. On va continuer avec qui la prochaine fois. Explorer. Puis on va voir un quest ici. Ici, c'est le Blue on the Tree. C'est quoi j'ai parlé à. Logan suggested there might be a solution to the soil problem at one of the Old World Underwater labs. To get there, you'll need to break some big rock. Talk to Director Chi to see if you can make upgrade to the mobile suit for this task. Alright, la prochaine fois. Alors, au revoir et à bientôt.